Hey everyone, Assalamu alaikum, Namaste, Sat Shri Akal. My name is Mashkulan Singwari and I'm 11 years old, level 1 student at Rehan School Online Academy. So, as you know that always we do interviews and we have new guests. So today we have a new guest and she is a very good guest. So she is special guest. So let's know about her and about her life journey. So, Assalamu alaikum, how are you?
Walaikum assalam, Mush. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm also fine. So, thank you so much for coming in my interview. And first of all, please give me a short introduction so everyone can know about you.
Okay, so Assalamu alaikum, everybody. This is Maha Graphics Wali. I am 24 years old. I've been into the teaching field for 3 to 4 years. Previously, I joined Rehan Online School Academy and as the assistant facilitator, foundation level batch one class. I want to be a successful graphical designer, and I love to cook food and I love to eat food. So yeah, that's all about me.
Okay, thank you so much. So, first of all, my first question with you is that why did you join Rehan School?
Okay, so as I told you, Mushk, that I was a conventional teacher from 3 to 4 years. मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि education was only part of books and copies and pens. So when I felt like joining Rehan School was when I was tired of doing the copy checking, making the lesson planning, and I was totally pressurized of that thing. So I joined Rehan School because I wanted some change, and I felt like that this is not a school, but this is a platform which is connecting thousands or hundreds of millions of people to one place. And without books, copies, pens, you just need your phones, your laptops to connect. So yeah, that's when I felt like that I have to be part of Rehan School, because I was done with the conventional school teachings. So I wanted to be part of the AI ones now.
Okay, so my next question with you is that why did you put graphics Wali in with your name?
Okay, so I've been telling this that graphics Wali. Why did I add this to my surname? Was that when I was looking for my university, when I was going to opt for my universities, first thing was that I never found a university that was giving particularly graphical designing trainings, or you say the courses, or the graphical designing degree. So there, first thing I it got my mind that if I was not given this opportunity and I had to choose then business administration, so I must look for the people who in future have to become graphical designers. So मैं उनके लिए एक opportunity बन सकूं. The next reason for putting graphical designer or graphics value was that I myself want to be a graphical designer, and I want to set up a graphical designing field or an area where only graphical designing is the main core of training, of courses, of learning in future for the people who want to opt for that.
Okay, so now my next question with you is that what is graphic designing?
Okay, so graphical designing is actually मुश्क एक होता है डिजाइनिंग करना. वो आप करते हो when you're an artist, or you do it on paper. Graphical designing is actually doing arts, but doing it on graphically, like using different tools, using different apps, and then have you seen those animations in the cartoons? The cartoon characters are all graphically designed, and then when you come to the logos, your banners, your posters, they're all based on graphical design.
Okay, thank you so much. So, my next question with you is that, like, how much time, like, यहाँ स्कूल में आपको कितना time हो गया?
Okay, so I've been part of Rehan School from half a month. that means 15 14 days. And मुझे ऐसा लगता है it's been going great, because the same thing I told you before, that I never imagined my life or my teaching things without books and copies or pens. But when I jumped into Rehan School, I felt like that no, we can get the proper education, or we can give the education without pens, papers, and books. So yeah, it's been half a month that I'm part of Rehan School.
Okay, so now my next question is, what did you learn in 15 or 14 days?
Okay, so such a good question, and I wanted to tell this to everyone, that सबको ये लगता है कि Rehan School is just a fun platform. No, me as a graphical designer, or somebody who wants to become a graphical designer, somebody who wants to polish his or her communication skills, make her or his confidence level boosted. So yeah, this all I felt like that. I remembered the first interview I gave to Miss Kaser. I was very nervous, but now I've been so fluent, so keen, that I know that what to say, when to say, and I have that confidence in me, and I have built up good communication skills, that I can ask people to give me interview, I can ask people to take my interview. So yeah, that's what I've learned from Rehan School till now.
Okay, so yeah, so ma'am, now my next question is that yeah, that why did you like my next question is that uh, why did you choose online academy because their physical campus of Rehan School? So why did not choose them?
Okay, so I live in Lahore, Pakistan, and right now there is no physical school of Rehan School in Lahore, but I hope it is soon there. And yes, it is in Islamabad and Karachi, and it's away from my city. So that's why I chose the online school. And the same thing, Mushk, I told you that I was tired of giving that 7 to 2 wala at the physical school. So I wanted a place where I can peacefully work, where I can actually explore myself, where my progress is not static, but it's constant, it's moving on. And I felt in Rehan School that what was my insight came out in 15 days, and I hope it is better and better with time.
Okay, thank you so much. So yeah, ma'am. So my next question is, why is graphics important in today's world?
Okay, so graphical designing is not important in this world. Yeah, it's like just like part of the other professions, other degrees, other skills. And I think graphical designing is more or less a skill which you need to enhance. And I think, yes, it's important as a skill, but not as a degree. So if you take it as a skill, it's must, because uh, you never know. If you're part of Rehan School, you are asked to make Canva posts, you're asked to make faceless videos, you're asked to make story posts. So you need to add your creativity, your graphical skills in that. So yeah, there it is important. But as a degree, I think if you have it or not, it's not that much an issue.
Okay, so now my next question is, what are the basic skills needed to become a graphic designer?
The basic skills we need to become a graphical designer is actually your creativity, your strong imaginations, because whatever you're creating or whatever you're designing is actually behind whatever it's going on in your mind. Because I remember when I do my tiny teeny tasks, अगर मेरा mind में कुछ चल रहा है, like if I'm going through some sad time, तो मेरी जो मास्टर पीस है, मेरा जो पीस है, वो भी उसी तरह का बनेगा। और अगर मैं बहुत खुश हूँ, तो मेरा मास्टरपीस उस तरह का बनेगा। सो योर इमेजिनेशंस नीड टू बी वेरी according to the graphical design. So two important things for graphical designing you need is creativity and imagination. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, ma'am. Now my next question question with you is, if you got Aladdin's cherab and it says to you that and it says to you that give me it says to you that give choose your tell me your three wishes. I will tell me your three wishes. So what three wishes you will tell?
Okay. First of all, I'll be very happy if I find a genie like this who is asking me to recite my three wishes. So my first wish would be that I want to help the poor people.
Mama.
I want that. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, so my first wish would be that I want something or some resource to help or facilitate the poor people. The other thing I want, or I'll ask the junior one would be that I want not a lot, but some of the money, so I just to become a better person in wise. And one more thing, and the last one thing I want is that I'll ask that genie to make me a successful graphical designer.
Okay. So now my next question with you is that um, why did you choose to become a teacher?
Okay, so very nice question. Mush, actually, when I started my journey, um being a teacher, and the reason I chose teaching was that it was the only safe and secure environment where a female could move around or work, or maybe she could step out, was teaching. So the first reason to choose teaching was actually this, that this was the most safest place where you can work. The other reason for being a teacher was my mother. She was an inspiration for me. She had been in the teaching field for around 30 to 32 years. And I felt like that teaching was learning not for you, but for the kids or the students you're teaching also. So, yeah, that these were the two reasons I opted for going for a teacher.
Okay. So now my next question. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. So now my next question with you is that what do you love most about teaching?
Okay, so the my favorite thing or my favorite part of teaching English was that the engagement with students. I hated checking copies. I hated making lesson planners. I hated spending time in the staff room. But my most loved moment was, or the most enjoyable moment was when I was with the kids in the classroom. I felt like that not I'm teaching or making them learn. I was actually earning my knowledge from them. So yes, I felt like that the most important or the favorite part of mine was when I was with the kids, and I loved being around them, and I learned a lot from them.
Okay, thank you so much. So, yeah, ma'am, now my next question with you is that what is the most challenging, challenging part of being a teacher?
Okay, so at my age, when I was 24 years old, the most challenging part of being a teacher was my age or my experience. So when I started my journey as a preschool teacher, I faced a lot of uh, backlash. I was told that you cannot do it. You're just 24 or you're just 21. How will you do it? You do not have an experience. First thing, first challenge was this, that I was unable to grow in any way due to my less experience or no experience and my young age. The other challenge I faced was that, as I told you, that I was very friendly with my kids. So I felt like that the teachers or the colleagues or the people around me, they used to get jealous of this thing, that I have a lot of fan following of the students. So yeah, that became a challenge for me, that I had to cope up with this thing and tell them that I have just earned them by being their best friend. So yeah, these were the two challenges I faced as a teacher.
Uh, uh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, so, um, so, ma'am, now my next question with you is that my next question with you is that how do you make learning fun for students so they
Okay.
can learn easily?
Okay. So yes, learning needs to be fun, and that's very important. If you're making them learn with that strictness, with that solid, and with that rude attitude, I'm sorry, you're not educating them, or you're not making them learn. You're actually imposing things. So, most what I felt like and what the strategy I used is like I've made my classrooms very engaging. They were not mine, but they were theirs. अभी मुझे लगता था कि when I was teaching, I was just supervising them, but the rest of the part was their own. And I remember that I never told them that you need to follow me. I used to follow what they said, and I used to hear them out first, and then I used to tell them that what are they. So yeah, you need to be very engaging with the students. You need to give them their chances so that they come out to their best in front of you.
Okay, ma'am. So now my next question with you is, what is your favorite subject to teach and why that is your favorite subject to teach?
Okay, so yes, Mush, my favorite subject to teach is actually English, and I love to teach English. The reason I love to teach English was or is that English has been a very critical or a very mushkil wali zaban in Pakistan. So I felt like that teaching it. Actually, I enjoyed teaching English. मुझे उर्दू पढ़ाने मैंने पढ़ाई भी उर्दू लेकिन मुझे इतना मज़ा नहीं आया उर्दू पढ़ाने में तो मुझे ऐसा लगा कि English was a way I could take myself onto a better level and take my students to a better level also.
Okay. So yeah, ma'am. Thank you so much. So now my next question with you is, what advice do you have for students to learn better?
Okay, for the students, the age I've gone through is was around 8 to 11. So उनको मैं बस यही कहूँगी कि enjoy all the moments of teaching or education and make sure that whatever you're learning, you are making the others learn that way. जब तक आप किसी और को नहीं सिखाएंगे या when till the time you're not making the others learn, आप नहीं खुद सीखना. So what I'll tell the students is that enjoy the school life to their best and learn as much as you can.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. So yeah, my next question with you is, how can students stay motivated in their studies?
Okay, the main reason or the main thing the students need to have to remain motivated is their self. That up under say your well or your mind itself says that you need to study so you can be motivated. One thing. The other thing that makes you motivated are the students or the people or the teachers around you. अगर आपकी अच्छी teachers हैं, अगर आपकी learning teachers हैं, अगर आपकी helpful teachers हैं, so they're probably going to make you learn and make you motivated. But if you have teachers strict around you, so you will be not motivated at all. If you have rude friends around you, you'll never be motivated. But I think if you have good teachers and good friends, you can be motivated to study better or perform better.
Oh, so much. Yeah. So yeah, ma'am. So now my next question with you is, uh, what qualities make a great student?
Okay, what qualities create a great student? What qualities make a great student? So yes, you need to have some qualities to be a great student. You need to be disciplined. You need to be cooperative and you need to be understanding मतलब कि अगर आप अच्छे स्टूडेंट हैं तो आपको अपनी टीचर की बात भी अंडरस्टैंड करनी आनी चाहिए और अपने फ्रेंड्स की बात भी बिकॉज if their students they are doing good or they are doing better than the others they get overconfident they feel like the rest of them are insects they do not even make the teachers look at them. So yes you need to be very disciplined you need to be cooperative and you need to be understanding.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. So yeah, now my next question is that how do you Do you help students who are struggling?
Yes, I do have students. I had students who were struggling, who were part of these struggles, and within the time, and they were struggling in many means. They were struggling with the behavior they had. They were struggling with their writing skills. They were struggling with their reading skills. They were struggling with their listening speaking skills. So yes, they were struggling. But I felt like when sooner or later they realized that they need to come out of this struggle and start performing in a way that others are performing. So yes, I had faced some of these kids, and within the time, they proved themselves with their best performance.
Okay, ma'am. So now my next question is that um, which challenges did you face to do teaching?
The challenges I faced as a teacher, like in the classroom, was language. Yes, it was very hard for me to teach English. I loved it though, but it was very difficult for me because the kids I was working with or were part of my classroom were coming from different backgrounds. So yes, I felt like that the most important or the most basic challenge I faced was that the students used to think in Urdu and they were told to write in English. So yes, this became my challenge, and but still I was doing my best in making sure that they learn all the things or all the concepts related to English.
Oh wow, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. So you gave a wonderful answer. So now my next question is that what is the best way to remember difficult topics?
Okay, so what is the best way to remember difficult topics? Please don't rata them. Uh, Basic concepts को पढ़ने के लिए या basic concepts को याद करने के लिए you do not need to memorize them orally like people do. So आपको अगर किसी चीज़ का concept को पढ़ना है या learn करना है, so just go through the concept one, practically implement that concept in your real life, and then trust me, आपको वो पूरी जिंदगी याद रहेगा.
Okay. So now my next question is, ma'am, like, which is your favorite teacher? Like, which was your favorite teacher when you was a student?
Okay, who was my favorite teacher when I was in school? I had this very sorry to say, but she was very मतलब कि pretty. तो मैं इसलिए उनसे ज़्यादा थी. Or she used to teach me social studies. She was a good teacher, and I remember I was in grade 4 at that time. And वो मुझे बहुत अच्छे से social studies पढ़ाती थी. उसके बाद मुझे social studies से interest ही उठ गया था. लेकिन she was the only one who made me motivated or made me learn social studies.
Yeah, I also have a good teacher, and she was always like पढ़ाई के टाइम पढ़ाई एंड लाइक पढ़ाई जब हो जाती है तो लाइक होता है थोड़ा फन वगैरह तो वो मुझे बहुत अच्छी टीचर लगती थी वो बहुत
Yeah.
अच्छी थी और बहुत लाइक पढ़ाई के टाइम पे ये करते थे हम लोग और जब एंड आफ्टर afterward and teacher make and we do fun with our teacher. She was really good. You know that first I had three teachers, three class teachers in my class two. And first of all, my miss was uh, I do not remember her name. She was uh, she was telling us, but then she always said then she go in another class to study, to teach, and her her daughter was always also in this school, STEM school. I was also in this STEM school. So she was my teacher, and she when she goes leave school, so my elder teacher come, Miss Alish. So she was good teacher, and she always do fun, and we do fun every time. Like पढ़ाई में भी पढ़ाई भी easy और fun like this. उसके बाद मैं इससे लिखा
Yes,
वो भी बहुत अच्छी
because
थी.
it's
Okay.
very important that you have a teacher who is friendly, but at the same time she's also making you learn.
Yeah. Okay. So now my next question with you is that uh, yeah. So now my next question with you is who was your favorite? Yeah. What did you want to become when you were a child?
Okay, so what I wanted to become, I haven't still achieved that. I wanted to become a graphical designer. Bachpan se hi. I wanted to grow as a very successful graphical designer, but due to some circumstances, I became a very good teacher. So yeah, my dream still is missing and it's incomplete, but I'm planning to complete this dream and becoming a graphical designer.
Okay. So yeah. So now my next question with you is that what is your biggest achievement as a teacher?
Okay, my biggest achievement as a teacher is that though I have left the field, much, but मुझे आज भी लगता है that there are students or parents who are still uh, who are still there and they make sure that we get a teacher like this one. So मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि the biggest achievement मैंने achieve की वो छोटी सी एज में I was a very good listen motivator to the students I used to teach. So yes, I think the achievement I was it was like कि मैंने बहुत से बच्चों को जो इंग्लिश नहीं भी पढ़ते थे और जिनको इंग्लिश नहीं भी पसंद थी उनको इंग्लिश पसंद भी करवा दी और इंग्लिश पढ़ने पर मजबूर भी कर दिया.
Okay. Thank you so much. So man, now my next question with you is if you could if you could change one thing about AI, so what it will be?
I don't want to change anything about it, but yes, I want to add something. कुछ ऐसा भी
Sorry,
नहीं होना चाहिए. Yeah.
sorry, ma'am. I was saying that if if you could change like if you could change one thing about education in
Okay.
traditional
One thing about
schools we got
education.
education that education.
Okay. That's a very good question. One thing I want to change about the education system is the books and the copies. मैं चाहती हूँ कि अगर कोई भी स्कूल है कन्वेंशनल तो अगर वो स्कूल है तो उसके अंदर बुक्स और कॉपीज ना हो बल्कि एआई टूल्स को इंट्रोड्यूस कराया जाए और बच्चों को इंगेज किया जाए कि वो एआई टूल्स को इफेक्टिवली और प्रोडक्टिवली यूज कर सकें.
Yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, now we will end our interview. So ma'am, can you please give advice to our viewers?
Okay, first of all, I would like to thank Mushka Freelancing Wali for interviewing me on a very short notice. She's such a good host. I want her to become a very good freelancing Wali. The advice I want to give to the people who are watching me, who are listening to me, who are going to watch me, is that good things take time. So, if you're achieving a goal or you're planning to do something in your life, please go slow and achieve that and enjoy all the moments while you're achieving that goal. So, so that when you achieve that goal, you are your best and you feel the best because you have enjoyed the tiny, tiny events that took place while you were achieving this goal. Yeah, that's all from my side. Mushk, your mic is, yeah, it was muted.
I'm saying this, ma'am. Can you give me now a feedback that how was our interview?
Okay, so Mushk, your interviews was very good. The questions were well aligned, and मैं बहुत interviews दे चुकी हूँ. But I am glad and I'm very happy that मुझे इतने interviews भी देती हैं, लेकिन मुझे आज भी I think it's the 19th or 20th interview with you of mine. I am not still bored of giving interviews because your questions were amazing, interesting.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and I really enjoy with you. Okay, so now we're going to going to end our interview. So everyone, this was our interview. We will see you in our next interview. Allah Hafiz, and also take care of yourself and take care of your parents. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.